up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. And for this one, I wanted to give you guys a look at my Thanos, just how he's built, and the kind of scores that I can get with him in Extreme AB, which is where he gets a big flag from most people because even though he was at one point the best character in the game, he's slowly falling down the ladder from being first to being second to being third to now sitting in the fourth spot. And one of the determining factor for this, guys, is his AB score potential. When he compares to people like Odin and Dormammu that can easily break 200k, and Doctor Strange that can get up to 600, the fact that this guy can only get about 150 to 170 is very, very sad, even with a really, really good build. However, there is potential for him to grow because there is not really anything wrong with his current skill set. But since he doesn't have a uniform yet, we can hold out and we can pretty much guarantee that in the coming months we will be getting a uniform for this guy, because once some of the movies that he's featured in gets released, he will definitely be getting a uniform, because Netmarble is not gonna miss out on the opportunity to cash out on this guy, because his native kit is not very bad. Like, it's really friggin' good, guys. Like, he has invincibility, he has two partial iframes, he has a full iframe and damage immunity on his 5 skill, he has a friggin' heal and immunity on his friggin' passive, which is on a really low cooldown and has a really good activation rate. Like, his kit is actually very good. It's just built in such a way that he's built to be a tank, which he is, where other characters like Doctor Strange is just built to do massive amount of damage in short periods of time. So that's why he's taking a bit of a hit. So they can probably do something with the uniform to make his damage a little bit better, and that will probably put him back up the ladder a little bit. But I don't see him passing Doctor Strange for stuff like AB, and that's not really necessarily a bad thing, because Thanos is built to be a tank. He can take it, he can give it, but there are other people that can give it more than he can. Now, there is a few things that you need to keep in mind with this guy, and one of them is that of the meta characters in the game right now, so the Doctor Strange, the Odin, the Dormammu, he's the only one that deals physical damage based on physical attack power. You gotta make sure you pay attention to that, guys, because as you can see right here, it says energy and a couple skills, but the energy is being taken based off of his physical attack. So you don't want to roll his gears for energy just because you see energy there. That's something that you guys keep in mind. You want to roll him for physical per level, or physical and all attack in the remaining slots. And as you guys can see by looking at his gears, he doesn't have any native skill cooldown, so you're going to need to either put skill cooldown on his 4th gear slot, or do what I did and get Hawk's Eye. I've also seen people go for recovery ISO sets, but that's pretty useless to me, guys, because this guy, like I said, he has way too much survivability. He has really high defense to begin with. On top of that, he has invincibility, multiple friggin' iframes, damage block, recovery. Like, you don't need a friggin' recovery ISO set. You don't need anything other than friggin' offense on this guy. So yeah. As for his obelisk, guys, I went with recovery, max HP, and a damage proc. So I went for a little bit of survivability and a little bit of damage. In hindsight, I probably should have gone for defense penetration with the max HP and the damage proc. However, he survives everything that I need him to survive, and he's super annoying to kill, so most of the times I can just use him to friggin' stall the enemy and then just kill them with my other characters like Odin or friggin' Doctor Strange. So yeah, without making this one super friggin' long, guys, let's get into AB and I'll show you guys just how he performs. Now, I use Team Cabal because of all the bonuses, and these guys will strike for him, so it helps to boost his damage a little bit, and you guys will see just the kind of scores that I'm able to get with him. And there you have it, guys. Even with very good strikers, his own leadership, and fairly decent gameplay, I was only able to get about 115k with him. Now, granted, I do have improvements that I can make to this guy. I don't have Urus on him yet, and his ISO set is not fully awakened. But this right here is not a very good showing from him, considering I kept the evasion meter up for the majority of the fight. However, if you guys are able to get much higher than this with this guy, let me know in the comments. That's all I have for this one, guys. Like always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.